23 million students have started a new school year. On the morning of September 5th, about 23 million students nationwide attended the opening ceremony of the 2022 to 2023 school year directly after 2 years of having to combine many forms due to the influence of COVID-19. In Ho Chi Minh City, as early as 6:30 a.m., many parents brought their children to school to watch the opening ceremony. In the area near Nguyen Bin Kim Primary School, District 1, parents bought time to give breakfast to their children. Around 7 a.m., the school gate was much busier. At times, nearby traffic police had to regulate to avoid traffic jams. Many parents and their children took pictures of the first day of school. Some first-grade children, even though they had returned to school a week before, were still surprised and cried for their parents. After spending nearly 10 minutes encouraging her daughter, Ms. Truck, one of more than 250 parents whose children entered the first grade at Nguyen Bin Kim School, was able to bring their children into the schoolyard to attend the first opening ceremony. She was a bit worried this morning, probably because she saw more people than usual. Hopefully, after the opening ceremony, she will integrate quickly and be more interested in going to school, the mother shared. Similarly, in Hanoi, the streets were crowded from 6:30 a.m. when more than 2.2 million students came to school to start school. Vu Thu Hien, a high-quality 12A2 student at High School for Gifted Students of Natural Sciences, Hanoi National University, woke up at 4 a.m. to do her hair. At home in Ton Tri, Hien was taken by her mother at 5:45 a.m. to be at school at 6:15 a.m. according to regulations. After 2 years of the epidemic, I am able to attend the opening ceremony directly, so I am very happy, Hien said. The excitement of the female students was greater when today, the school welcomed President Nguyen Xuan Phuc to attend and congratulate them on the occasion of the new school year. The president told the story of Din Vu Tung Lam, an autistic student who won a gold medal at the International Mathematical Olympiad. He emphasized the significant role of families and schools in creating excellent students, regardless of their starting point. This story has inspired us all, Phuc said. Also in the capital, Nguyen Siu Primary, Secondary and High School welcomed 735 first graders, grades 1, 6, 10, out of a total of nearly 2,700 students at all levels in a joyful atmosphere. Nearly 300 first graders, led by their parents on the red carpet, gathered on the main stage with their homeroom teacher. The children held the flower flag and sang the school's traditional song together. Meanwhile, Korjiri Secondary School organized to welcome the first grade students before the opening ceremony. Today, the school held a brief organization to mark the beginning of the new school year. In high form, nearly 500,000 students has entered the 2022 to 2023 school year. Many parents and students expressed their excitement after 2 years of not being able to attend the full opening ceremony due to the impact of COVID-19. Din Tien Hoang Primary School was crowded with students from nearly 7 a.m. Teachers were present from dawn to prepare. As the first grade teacher in the new school year, Ms. Long Thai Kim Hong woke up at 4 a.m. After a long time being heavily affected by COVID-19, this year, the school will hold the most complete and solemn opening ceremony at the schoolyard. For many days, the whole school has been eagerly preparing for this important day, said Hong. According to the direction of the Ministry of Education and Training, schools planned the opening ceremony neatly, creating a happy and exciting atmosphere for students. Phan Chau Trin High School, Da Nang, held the opening ceremony in just 30 minutes with the flag salutation, the reading of the president's letter, the principal's speech, and the beating of the opening drum. This was the first opening ceremony held in person again after 2 years of having to open schools and study mostly online because of COVID-19. Last year, Da Nang students opened their classes via television. The highlight of the opening ceremony of the top public high school in Da Nang was the welcoming ceremony of more than 1,300 10th grade students, divided into 31 classes. The presidents of each class walked up to the podium to the loud applause of the upper-level students, and then the principal and the assistant principal attached the name tag to their shirts. To prepare for the new school year, many provinces and cities have promoted vaccination against COVID-19 for students from the beginning of August until now, and at the same time built, repaired and upgraded many schools. Some localities such as Da Nang, Quang Ninh, and Can Tho have exempted and reduced tuition fees for students in the context of COVID-19's profound impact on social life over the past 3 years. Many localities still have worries when the new school year begins. This school year, Dong Nai has 40,000 teachers and 730,000 students at all levels. With 1.2 million employees working in industrial zones, preparing schools to cope with population growth is the headache of the education sector in this province. Despite massive investment in education, the risk of overcrowding in schools and third-shift teaching is always a constant worry and challenging to solve entirely in the short term. The province also faces many other challenges related to improving the quality of education. Director of the Department of Education and Training, Trung Thai Kim Hugh said that after 3 consecutive school years affected by COVID-19, especially the school year 2021 to 2022, this school year, the whole sector is determined to innovate teaching and learning methods, enhancing the application of information technology, and implementing digital transformation in education. In the message of the new school year released last night, Minister of Education and Training Nguyen Kim Sun said that a new school year begins with many challenges ahead, such as overcoming the heavy consequences left by the epidemic, reforming general education, improving the quality and developing the system of higher education institutions, universalize education, strengthen and create social trust. I really hope that all teachers will try their best, strive to improve themselves and innovate to successfully complete the renovation work. I also hope that all students complete their learning tasks well, practice and cultivate yourselves to achieve the goals of becoming good citizens and a high-quality human resource for society, said Mr. Sun. Leaders of the education sector also hope that parents will sympathize with the sector's difficulties for companionship and support to bring about the best educational results.